Alicia here with another weekly grocery haul for my WW meal plan for the week and just whatever else it is that we needed. This week I went to 2 different stores and I will just jump right in. Picked up some fresh blueberries, 18 ounces, and then 12 ounces of fresh raspberries. Got some bananas. I got these more ripe ones for a recipe I'm going to be doing this week, and then these more green to eat. Picked up a bunch of the Cosmic Crisp apples. We got 2 bags here. These are our favorite apple. Got a 5-pound bag of Idaho Gold potatoes. Gonna be using some of those in a recipe this week. Plus I just like to do mashed potatoes for sides for things, so I like to have those on hand. Got 2 bags of the Sumo citrus. These are absolutely delicious. I say this every time I show them. This is Sumo citrus season. It's basically just in the winter time that these come out. So I got those, and then I got these Miniolas because these look really good too, and I wanted to try them and see how good they are because they're a little cheaper than the Sumo. Got 3 red onions for different recipes this week. Got a tomato for a recipe this week, green pepper for a recipe this week, and some green onions for a recipe. Got a couple gallons of distilled water. And then down here I hit the reduced bakery rack, which always calls my name. I am definitely a fan of the carbs, and I wish I wasn't, but got these cinnamon raisin bagels. Picked up some no-fat refried beans for a recipe this week, and then some 100% whole wheat spaghetti for a recipe. Got some Ray's no sugar added sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. I haven't tried the sweet and smoky one, but I really like the original Sweet Baby Ray's, and I needed some of this for a recipe I'm doing this week. Back there, got a bag, party size bag of Smart Food white cheddar popcorn, and then some cranberry juice. I picked up some Dream Whip. This is kind of my go-to for whip topping now because I used to buy the fat-free Cool Whip or the generic brand of it. I cannot get that where I live anymore, so this is my substitute for that, and it basically is about the same amount of points when you make it up. And I am doing a recipe that I need some whipped topping in, so that's going in that. Got some hamburger dill chips because we're out, and I actually am going to be using some of those in a recipe. Got some sweet relish because we're out, and that's not for anything, just I like to have that when I have tuna fish or something, and I ran out last week. Got some cream and mushroom, 98% fat-free soup. It's going in a recipe, and so is this enchilada sauce. Picked up the Starburst blue raspberry jello for my son. And then here I've got 2 banana cream puddings and a chocolate pudding. These are all going into a recipe I'm doing this week. Got my favorite butter substitute, which is the Sprumble and Brown made with real yogurt. I use this all the time. The Greek yogurt situation was looking super sparse in both stores. They were pretty much wiped out. My favorite is the Fagné, which I get at Albertsons. They didn't have any Fagné at all. They had 1 single Chobani, and so I picked that up. Super One had no Chobani. And then I'm gonna try this one again, the Lucerne brand of the Greek yogurt, non-fat. It's not my favorite, but I didn't have a whole lot of choices this week since they basically were out of everything. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with dairy, but again, both stores were just pretty much wiped. Not just on Greek yogurt, but on all their dairy stuff. Got my son some Cookie Monster Baskin Robbins ice cream, and then also got him a couple of these Lunchables to take to school for lunches. On the way back, got a 24-pack of drinking water. And then we like our frozen fruits to kind of supplement our fresh fruit. So we got some triple berry, blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and then just some whole strawberries. Picked up a bag of frozen corn. That is going in the recipe this week. Then got 4 Dairy Gold cottage cheese, 2% milk fat in the 24-ounce containers. And then finally picked up a couple Lucerne reduced fat sharp cheddar cheese. I'm going to be using these in I think 3 different recipes this week. And I always say this is my favorite low fat cheese. I used to buy the bag stuff, but it's a whole lot better if you can just grate it up fresh. So this is kind of my go-to for reduced fat cheese. And that was everything for both stores. I will have the total price on the screen for those of you that are interested. And then here is my meal plan for the week. So for breakfast prep, I'm going to be doing cottage cheese pancakes. This is a super old recipe for me. My mom used to make these all the time when I was growing up, and I still absolutely love them. My son actually really loves them too. So that is going to be breakfast prep. Lunch prep is going to be skinny Mexican pizzas. I had some tortillas left over that I need to get used up, so I'm going to be using those and those. And those are very good. They're Taco Bell inspired, and like I said, just very good. They kind of hit the spot when you're craving fast food. And then dinner, going to be doing lightened up Pioneer Woman's chicken spaghetti. That's another really good one. And then also for dinner, Sloppy Joe shepherd's pie, which is also another really good one. I love shepherd's pie of any kind. And the Sloppy Joe version, just kind of a nice little different twist on that. Very tasty. And then finally, for dessert this week, I'm going to be doing banana cream pie eclair cake. Now this is a twist on my just regular eclair cake that I already have on my channel. Just a banana cream pie version of it. But I do have previous videos on everything but the banana cream pie eclair cake. So I'll have those linked up above and down below if you want to go check any of those out. If the banana cream pie eclair cake sounds good to you, be on the lookout for that one, because that is what I'm going to be filming this week. And I will have a video up on that shortly after you see this video. But that was my meal plan and my grocery haul for the week. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you on the next one.